All right, ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps as we join last week's winner, Fly Zone, for tonight's parade lap. All right, let's hear it for Fly Zone. Yvonne, where you been? It's day 3. We've been waiting for you. All right, riders' parents, listen up for tonight's riders' meeting.
Okay.
All right, guys, first go-rounds. Go ahead and start heading up to the starting hill. We'll get started here in just a minute. Again, guys, Red Roof Building tonight, limited edition Rockford BMX Easter t-shirts. Youth sizes as well as adult. Limited edition. Couple new designs down there as well, so stop down to see Troy, Red Roof Building. Perfect shirt for Easter egg hunting on Sunday. Reminder, no race out here on Sunday, guys. We're giving you the day off so you can go do some Easter egg hunting. Yeah, stop down there, Red Roof Building. First Wednesday night Under the Lights race of the season. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. We appreciate you being here. We've got some hoodies down there too. It'll get a little chilly here when the sun drops. So down in that Red Roof building, we've got some hoodies down there available. So if you get chilly, we got you taken care of down there. Yeah, guys, 46 motos tonight. Appreciate y'all coming out. Looks like Nellie B's getting locked and loaded up there. Guys, if you don't know Nelson Brown, I said it earlier, I mean it. National treasure. We are so lucky to have Nelson up here. He cares so much about all those kids behind the gate, week in and week out. Nelson, you are the absolute best. I mean it. I mean it, man. All right, Moto 1, 7-8 open, locked and loaded up there, and I think it's go time. 8 wide. Here we go.
Yes. Nelson does always have Nelson always has
Well, yeah, gates down, and we are rolling Moto 1 Wednesday night under the lights. Off to the races. Brookeneer, Donald, Ike, Moore, James, Hassan, Denson, Walgren, Sunshine and Rainbows are here. I thought you guys weren't coming. You can't say no to the Rock on a Wednesday night. 11 out front right now. That's the Cookie Man, Brookeneer, around in that tower turn, going down straightaway 3. Looking at the Cookie Man in that top spot, taking 2 more with him. Oh, Denson trying to put something together. Let's see what's going on. Oh, the Hunter, Taryn James. Oh, putting in the work, coming down that back straightaway. T-Bike, the Hunter, James coming on through with that 1 of 3. Cookie Man's in there, and the Gold Cup 2 going with him. Sunshine, Walgren all moving on out of Moto 1. 2 out there, 9-10 local open, Chow, Hood, Teague, Pearson. Man, Tarn James, all the way from Beginners League, seeing him get aggressive like that, all the confidence that young man has built, that is very cool to see out here. One of my favorite parts of BMX. 9-10 local open, coming back this way in a hurry, looking at 1 spot up for grabs. Looks like the 2-bike. Castillo Pearson coming on through, doing it for Airborne BMX. He's going to take that one and only qualifying spot out of Moto Numero 2. 3 out there, 11-12 local open. Stewart, Ceresa, Brookeneer, Nayland, Dawson's, Hernandez, and Cam Jam Reich. Oh, yeah, your World 4 out there. Leading the charge in and out of that final turn. He's got it on autopilot, taking 2 more with him. I see Rocket Ray in the mix. Rocket Ray coming back this way in the 2 spot. Ooh, lost the pedal there, but he's still in. No worries. 15 bike. Couple extra pedals. That's how you get it done, Ceresa. Taking that 3rd spot out of Moto number 3. 4 out there, 13-14 local open. 8 wide in this one. Suter, Wettendorf, Gray, Rivera, Beard, Massa, Parham, and more. Put her on that final turn down the back straightaway. Looking at 3 more spots up for grabs here. Nag 14. Wettendorf's getting it done with Beard on the 6. And Suter getting it done. Oh, yeah, 37 bike of Suter taking that 3rd spot. Nice work down that back straightaway. That one's the Roby straightaway back there. We'll see what's happening tonight. No win tonight, so she doesn't have as big as of an advantage tonight. Coming down that back straightaway, 15-16 local open, looking for 2. That's got to be the 20 bike. Weber coming on through with, looks like the 2 of Braden Imormino out of moto number 5. Hey, we're looking for Caden Swagren. Rainbows, where's Rainbows? We got her?
Yeah, I told you.
All right, she's coming. This is 8 and under girls cruiser, moto number 6. We're going to have the total points race here. Sunshine, Rainbows, and Michelson. For those of you that don't know who Sunshine and Rainbows are, well, Sunshine had a nickname for quite a few weeks out here, and her sister did not have a nickname. And considering that she's smiling every time you see her out here, I appropriately nicknamed her Rainbows, and I think she loves it. Well, yeah, gates down. We're rolling out there. Here we go. Walgren, Gold Cup 2, jumping out front in a hurry. Heading down that first straightaway towards Bermzilla. Total points race here. Oh, yeah, Rainbow's moving in that 2 spot. All right. Around that first turn we go and headed down the 2 straightaway. Gold Cup 2. Oh, Rainbow's is putting a run to that top spot. She's smiling the whole way. Right around that second turn. Yeah, Sunshine, Rainbows. Michelson on that 3 spot, headed down single filed on that third straightaway into the final turn. Well, yeah, that's what it's looking like here. Sunshine, Rainbows, Michelson, 1, 2, 3. I think that's how it's going to be here first go round. Sunshine's in there, Rainbows. You can keep smiling. You got to keep pedaling though. We got to make a deal there. You keep smiling. You just got to keep pedaling. And that's how it'll go. And Moto 6, we got 7 right behind him, 17-20. Women's Cruiser win. Shanahan, Gifford in this one. It's got to be Shanahan, Black Widow colors in that top spot. Coming on through to the stripe, Gifford in that 2, and Wynn will take a 3. Oh, Braley got a new sponsor out there? All right, Fly Zone, hooking it up. Good stuff. 8 out there, 36-40, Women's Cruiser. Kegel's Moto got Whidbey, Barnes, and Melton out there. It's got to be Melton on the top spot, and Mrs. Melton, that is. Whidbey in that 2. Barnes sitting 3. Around the tower turn we go and headed down that third straightaway. Track's looking awfully smooth out there tonight. Shout out to Jake coming out here. I think he was out here working all day before today's race, getting this track glued up and ready for race night tonight. So, as always, thank you, Jake, for getting this track primed and ready. Looking smooth tonight for Wednesday night. 10 Cruiser out there, Moto 9, Wallace, Williams, Pearson, Peterson. We got Jace Boy and Gatman out there in the same moto. That doesn't happen often. Coming down that back straightaway, looking for 2 spots up for grabs. The Nag 6 and the 2, making it happen. It's got to be Cash Money Peterson in the house tonight from Davenport, Iowa. Yeah, what's going on with that national anthem? He's still practicing. Okay, all right. I can appreciate putting in the work. Yeah. I'll keep checking though every week. Let him know. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna every week. I'm gonna be over there at 10:01. 12 Cruiser, Michelson, Henderson, Cartwright. Total points action here in moto number 10 as we bring it on back this way. The 17 bike, Frostbite. He's gonna get a low point out there. Looking like the 27 of Michelson will take the 2. And Haas, Cartwright. All the way here from LeClaire, Iowa, guys. We got Iowa all over tonight. Shout out to all you guys from Iowa in the house. We appreciate you making the hike. 15 Cruiser, 11 Henderson, Bungie. Coming back this way, the 14 Cobby Henderson. Looking like the Storm's going to get a 2 out there. Happy Feet with a 3. Happy Free. Hey, can we get a new nickname up here? Style Cat Bungie. Zach, it's time. He has graduated from Happy Feet. Let's get a new nickname. Let's get some ideas down there. Probably see Mike Whidbey. He's going to have something good queued up down there. 51-55 coming back this way. Looking at 3. We got the 1 bike in there. Melton's in there. And Andrews on the 67 bike. If you would have told me when we were kids that I would someday announce Mark Melton's moto with George's son in it, I would not have believed that. That's wild. That is wild. All right, 5 and under novice, guys. Moto 13, we're 8 wide tonight. 5 and under novice. Oh, yeah. Nellie B getting them stacked, locked, and loaded up there. 8 wide. Here we go. Jet Jones, Bryson Clark, both second race ever on the pedal bike, fresh off the Strider. Yeah, buddy, here we go. Oh, and Carson Crocker, yeah, 282 bike. Gates down, here we go, 3 wide over the Rockford drop. Yeah, buddy. I see boosted colors jumping out front in a hurry on that outside line, headed toward Bermzilla. That's got to be the Princess Iris Whitlow jumping out front in a hurry. Well, yeah, Whitlow's got company in the inside. Here we go down that 2 straightaway looking for the top 3 riders. Heading to the show. Right now, it's all Iris Whitlow, 313 bike. Out front, we got the 210, 282, 270, 282. That's got to be Landon St. Clair, Carson Crocker, another brand new pedal bike rider out there, guys. Man, you see any of these 500 novice riders cross the line, tell them good job. I don't know what you were doing when you were 5 or under, but I wasn't competitively racing pedal bikes. No way. I couldn't even walk yet, probably. I was probably watching Flintstone. I was watching Tom and Jerry. Well, yeah, Whitlow leading the charge, coming back this way, boosted BMX style. She's got company in the outside, but we're taking 3. Whitlow's in there. We got the 270 bike, Landon St. Clair, and the 282, Carson Crocker. 500 novice. Nice job out there, riders. Was that Landon's first race? Carson Crocker? First race ever out there. He made the main event first go-around. Nice job, Carson. Well, yeah, 6 novice out there in Moto 14. Looking at Wynn, Bross, Tingham, Whitlow, Nayland, and Arlo Wild out there in this one. It's got to be Wynn coming around that tower turn. Wynn leading the charge, taking one more with him. I think that's Saucy Brossy on the 2 spot. Headed down that 3 straightaway. Nice and easy towards that final turn. Well, yeah, Fly Zone checking out in this one. Wynn and Bross out there, both getting it done for the Fly Zone crew. Bringing it back this way. Well, yeah, Wynn's in there, 126 bike, and Saucy Brossy on that 139. Both moving on out of Moto 14. 15 out there, 7 novice. Looking at Newton Lance, Patrick the third, total points action here in 7 novice. Yeah, coming down that 3 straightaway. And heading into that final turn. Hey, nice throwdown hat there, Mark. Oh, bar to bar, heads up, Kai. They're coming in hot. Coming down that back straightaway, bar to bar, across the line. We go into the stripe. 215. Getting it done on the low point. 239 is going to get the 3. That 131 and the 215. Newton, Patrick the third. That's going to be a battle. All 3 go-rounds. Oh, yeah. 16. Hey, yeah, just a reminder that first place bike, 215. Conrad Newton, you got to have black numbers on the white plate, buddy. Got to have black numbers. Head on down to Kegel's Bike Shop. They'll hook you up. Moving on, 8 novice, Moto 16, Fly Zone colors around in that tower turn. That's got to be the Gold Cup 2, Ensley Michelson on the top spot. Got Kegel's colors out there, Mavis Simmons on that 2 spot. Meow Meow, they call her. Duncan Campton sitting 3, headed down that 3rd straightaway in the final turn. Michelson getting things done out front right now. Simmons on the 2, Campton 3. As they bring it on back this way to the stripe, that's how it's going to go, nice and easy. Michelson, Simmons, Campton, 1, 2, 3. 17 out there, 9 novice, Hall, Cadilla, Melchiori, Roby, Rodriguez, O'Leary, and Hood. Yeah, 197 bike out front right now. It's got to be Peyton Cadilla. Around in that 2nd turn and headed down the 3 straightaway. We're looking for three riders moving on to that main event. Shout out to DJ Dan. I know he's watching on the live feed. Yeah, sprained his ankle, doing a little stanky leg there down at the Slurp and Burp. So, well wishes to you, Dan. Miss you out here. 197 bike in there with a 249, Caden Hood, and the 143's in there. That's Jace Rodriguez on the Moto 17. 18 out there, 10 novice, Raider Chow Williams. Oh, no, we got a down rider in that 3 spot. We'll get them checked out. She's getting right back up. Rockford BMX, you got a little noise for me out there, that 59 bike. That was a tough slam. I would need a month to recover from that. 59 bike back up, Sandra Raider, and on the move. Zayden Williams coming back this way. Williams checking out. How many wins you got, Zay? You got to be close to 10. 118 bike. Chow. It's going to get the 2 there, and Raider the 3. I like his helmet, too. He's just a sharp dude. All right, turning the page, Moto 19 out there, 12 novice. Kruger, Kadia, Swain, Brown, Sassy Pants Swain. Man, she's out front checking out right now on the 34 bike. What is going on with this young lady? Sassy Pants. Heading down that 3 straightaway, looking for 1 qualifying spot up for grabs, and I don't think anybody's catching Sassy Pants tonight. Man, she's gone. Coming down that back straightaway, Swain on the top spot. Looks like she's going to get it done here in Moto 19, taking that 1 and only qualifying. Sassy Pants on the gas again, man. 2 weeks in a row. Man. 15 novice out there, Moto 20, looking at Bungie. Oh, no. First place rider takes it down. Nelson, Bruner, Velarde, Greathouse, and Chesser out there getting that down rider checked out. No, I think that was Dylan Chesser. Hard slam. Looks like he's assessing the damage. Man, guys, you got to make some noise for him when he gets up. I think that's Gage Bruner out there. 2 spots up for grabs. Bungie's in there with a 145. Velarde. That down rider's back up. That's all you guys got. Let's go. Put them together. Let's get them some love out there. 157 by Gage Bruner. Is he getting back to the pedals out there? Yeah, Gage. Keep it going out there, Rockford. Let's give him some love. That's a tough dude right there. Lost a little elbow skin, but he's good to go. He's back on the gas. He'll get it around second go-arounds. No problemo. Keep that going right there. 21-25 novice. 21 out there. Goldsmith, Roby, Russell. Oh, the queen of the last straightaways on the track. Here we go. Goldsmith throwing on the blinker out there in the top spot. Coming on that 2 straightaway. Roby out there. And the 2, setting it up. She's just setting it up out there. Coming on that 3 straightaway. Roby trying to put something together. She's got an awfully smooth track to make a back straight move. Here we go. Roby in the inside. Oh, get a little sideways. Here we go. Roby. Did she go high? Did she go low? Let's see what happens. Goldsmith's got it right now. Here we go to the stripe. Oh, Goldsmith going to hold on to it by an eyelash. Roby on the 2. Russell on the 3. 26-35 novice out there. Moto 22. Russell, Perkins, Schott, and Whitby. Heading into that final turn, looking like 1 spot up for grabs, 1 spot headed to the show. Let's see what we got here. Crossing the line and to the stripe, I think that's the 266, Josh Russell, taking that 1 and only at a Moto 22. 23, 41, 45 novice out there. Rodriguez, James, and Barnes. Got to be JT Barnes in the top spot. Guys, it's getting a little chilly as the sun's going down. We've got hooded sweatshirts, 2 different colors, stocked up down there in the Red Roof building. Stop down there and pick you up a hoodie. All of the proceeds go back to this BMX track. Coming back this way, the 693 bike, JT Barnes going to get the low point out there. James will get a 2. Rodriguez is going to hang tight for a 3 there out of Moto 23. That 24 out there, 7 inner. Rogers, Hassan, St. Vincent, Dempsey. Oh, we got both Rogers girls in 1 moto. Look out. Yeah, that's got to be Layla Rogers on the top spot as we head down that 3 straightaway. She's got a signature pro model t-shirt down there in the Red Roof building, guys. Layla Rogers. Pick one up. Ask her to autograph it for you. She'll think about it. Rogers coming on back this way with St. Vincent on that 80 bike. Both headed to the show. 9 intermediate, 25 on the track right now. Moore, Henderson, Wallace, Action, Jackson, Porter. Boosted BMX colors, 79 bike. Things are going his way as he heads down that back straightaway, looking for 1 spot up for grabs. Look at this. Big, bold numbers on that number plate. Absolutely perfect. 79 bike. Action Jackson. Taking that 1 and only out of Moto 25. 26 out there, 11 inner. Wallace, Dawson, Geiger, Tingham. Well, is that the Phenom out there? 141 bike. Miles Dawson leading the charge, but he's got company in the inside. Oh, yeah, around that final turn we go and headed on the back straightaway. Dawson trying to make it happen here. The Phenom, Miles Dawson. No problem in intermediate for this guy. State 5, Wallace going to get a 2 out there. Geiger Tingham will take a 3 out of Moto 26. 27 out there, 12 inner. Brat Pack Meyer, Geiger, Reich, and Myers out there. I think that's the State 5, Easton Myers on the top spot. Heading out of that final turn, down the back straightaway, looking for one rider moving on to that main event. And this guy, he gets it done out here. State 5, Easton Myers, headed to the show out of 27. 28, 14 inner. What are you doing, Meow Meow? Getting crazy. Manley, Rivera, Suter. No, yeah, Suter headed down that 3 straightaway in the top spot. He's got Shark Bait doing a little shopping there in the 2. Shark Bait trying to find his way into the mix. Here we go. We'll see if Suter keeps it ramped up. Coming back this way to the tower. Across the line we go into the stripe. Whoa, Shark Bait's right there. Waiting for a mistake. Suter, Rivera, Manley, 1, 2, 3 out of Moto 28. 29 out there, 16 inner. Niesman, Tebessing, Geiger, and Wick. It's got to be Rip Colors out front. I think that is Mason Niesman. 110 bike. Forrest in Illinois in the house. Coming back this way, Niesman taking that 1-1 only out of Moto 29. 17-20 inner out there. Utzinger, Flood, Arrington. Oh, here we go. These guys know how to ramp it up out here. Rip Colors on the top spot. That's got to be Hayden Arrington. Track champ, 7 colors out there, getting it done out front. I think that's Flood in the 2 spot. Haven't seen Antonio Flood out here. Good to see him back. Coming back this way, Arrington, Flood, Utzinger. That's how it will go. First go round. Keep an eye out. Second go round, man. Those guys. 110% every pedal out here. 26-35, Scheider, Harold, Swinbank. Oh, nice guy Pat on the track on the 2 spot. Got to be Swinbank out front. Scheider in the 3 spot. That's how it'll go. Swinbank on the top spot. Nice guy Pat. He's going to get a 2 out there. And Scheider will take a 3 out of Moto 31. 32, 36-40 intermediate on the track right now. Moore, Barnes, and Scholes. That's got to be Jeff Scholes, 82 bike. Leading the charge, coming down that 3 straightaway. Scholes checking out right now. Fly Zone, they look like they have a pretty good team sheet going on tonight. Scholes bringing it on back this way. He's going to get the low point here first go around. Looks like the 125. Jeremy Barnes will take a 2, and Charles Moore. (51-55) inner out there, Moto 33. Bertram Jr., Pulaski right, misses, and Mr. Melton in the same moto. Do the right thing, Mark. Do the right thing, Mark. Coming on that back straightaway, that's Mr. Melton out front right now. Coming across the stripe, Mr. Melton in there with the 11 bike. Fred Bertram Jr., both moving on out of Moto 33. Moving on to expert territory 34 on the track right now. Donald Henderson, Walgren. Both Walgrens out there, Sunshine and a Rainbows. That's got to be Sunshine leading the show down that 3 straightaway. And heading into that final turn. Well, yeah, right now it's Sunshine, but she's got company right there on that 2 spot. Picking up some speed, coming back this way. Across the line we go into the stripe. The Gold Cup 3, Sunshine Walgren in there. With that 1-1 only spot out of 34. 35 on the track right now, 15-16 girls expert. Gifford, Ceresa, Parham, Mason, and Audra Meekum tonight. In and out of that final turn we go. That's got to be Ceresa, the world 6 bike out front. She's got Meekum right there, hot on her heels in the 2 spot. Oh, yeah, Meekum moving on through with Ceresa out of 35. 36 out there, 6 expert, Ike Henderson. We got Camry and Dex out there in this one. Here we go, coming on that 2 straightaway. It's got to be your Nag 18 bike. Dex, Ike out there. Isla Henderson in that 2 spot. Looking like Camry Ike. Sitting 3 around that 2 turn. We going down the 3rd straightaway. Close race up front there right now. It's Dex Ike. We'll see if he can hold on to that low point. Is that Ryan Jones down there in the back straightaway? I thought it was. He's got this glow to him. You can just see him from across the track. Nag 18 going to get the low point. Isla Henderson on the 2. Camry Ike going to get a 3 out there in Moto 36. 37, 8 expert, Shanahan, Brookeneer, Denson, James, and Imormino. Got a battle brewing up front, per usual here in 8 expert. Oh, yeah, here we go. It's got to be the Cookie Man. He's going to get this lap. Coming on back. Ooh, the Hunter right there with him. They're both headed to the show. Keep an eye on that main event, 8 expert. That is going to be a heater. I'm calling it right now. 10 expert on the track. 38, Imormino, Peterson, Shanahan, Teague. In and out of that final turn we go. Looking at the top 2. Moving on to that main event. It's got to be the Pitbull out there. Imormino. The Pitbull's got company in the 4-bike. Pitbull, Cash Money, taking that second qualifying spot. Man, look at this guy. 39 on the track right now, the World 4. The Z-Man. Unbelievable. Look at that pass in the first turn. Black Widow colors. He's got Cartwright, Michelson, and Shanahan out there with him. Right now it's all the Z-Man, Zayden Brookeneer. One of my favorite riders to watch in this tower out here. I'm not just saying it. Coming back this way, the World 4, the Z-Man taking that one and only qualifying spot out of Moto 39. 40 out there, 12 expert. All bunched up in this one. Cereza, Stewart, Hernandez, Henderson, and Nayland. Rocket Ray and Nayland bar to bar on that 3 straightaway. Oh, yeah, Nayland leading the charge. In and out of that final turn we go. Rocket Ray trying to get in the mix. That's what we're looking at. Top 2 moving on to that main event as we bring it on home. Nayland, Rocket Ray. 13 out there, Moto 41, Imormino, Gray, Massa, Wettendorf, Bungie. It's so crazy to see 13 and some of these names. I feel like they were just 9. Coming down that back straightaway. 14, Nag 14 that is. He's taking that 1 and 2, followed by the 5 bike. That's Kyle Massa out of Moto 41. 42 out there, 14 expert, Moore, Beard, Zarate, Lil Man Ramirez. The Lil Man Ramirez, he's turned into quite the style cat himself. Look at that. He's sitting in that 2 spot. Trying to ramp it up and chase down Beard on the 6 bike. Beard out front right now. Lil Man on that 2 spot. Coming on the back straightaway. Beard trying to hold on to that one and only qualifying spot. Lil Man. Brendan, you are fast. Beard going to get that one and only qualifying spot out of Moto 42. 16 expert. 43 out there, Imormino, Henderson, Weber, and Anderson. And that's got to be the Dominator out there, Dominic Weber, 20 bike, leading the charge down that back straightaway. Oh, he's got company in the outside, couple more pedals, no problemo. 20 bike Weber, taking that one and only out of 43. 44, 21, 25 expert, Hathcock, Fortner, Basage, and Beard. Oh, yeah, that's got to be Basage out there. Hathcock hot on his heels on the 2 spot. Hathcock debuting the new sponsor this season, Kegel's Bike Shop. Coming down that back straightaway, Basage. Looks like he's got this one in the bag on that top spot out of Moto 44. Julian Basage. All right, Striders getting them lined up there. 5 and over. Balance bikes, Swinbank, Campton. Oh, 4-year-olds we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them tonight. And I'll hand it over to you, Brandon Caro.
Here we go.
Gates Downs. One-on-one race. Swinbank, Campton. Guest announcer Brandon Caro in the tower. He already quit before his mic even turned on. One-on-one battle. They're bar to bar coming into that first turn. Swinbank, Campton. Ooh, look at that. Swinbank throwing on the blinker. Man. Oh, yeah. Jet Jones, we're looking for you, buddy. Jet Jones, we need you in the gate. Jet Jones, need you in the gate. 408 Bike Lincoln Swing Bank out front. He's got the 514 right there in the 2. That's Drew Campton. Well, yeah, good battle going on down that third straightaway as we get locked and loaded up there with the 4-year-olds. Ezra Weigel, Carson Crocker, Bo Butler, Sawyer St. Clair, Josie Vyans, Max Hewer, and Jet Jones. Look out, we got an orange mohawk out there in this one. Cody Paris, you used to have an orange mohawk in middle school, didn't you? I could see it. Shout out to DJ Dan at home watching the live feed. Got some batteries for his Sega Game Gear, so he is just glued to the couch, rocking all the old Game Gear hits. We miss you, Dan. That's a pretty legitimate excuse to miss tonight's race. So shout out to DJ Dan at home, going through the catalog on the Sega Game Gear. We miss you, buddy. Oh, okay. Josie Vyans is also doing pedal bikes? Wow, okay. She's in Moto 14 as well. I don't see it. Oh, she's Moto 13.
My bad.
Oh, so is Jet Jones. And Carson Crocker. Okay. So guys, we've got a handful of riders here in the Strider class that are doing pedal bikes tonight as well. Some of them for the first time ever. That's good stuff. All right, gate is down, and we are paddling out there. 282 bike. Carson Crocker jumping out front to that early lead. So we head down that first straightaway and into the first turn. Yeah, guys, Red Roof Building down there. Easter edition Rockford BMX t-shirts down there. Youth sizes available as well as adult sizes. Grab you an Easter limited edition Rockford BMX shirt down there, guys. We got a few new designs as well. So, brought back the Space Alien, the Far Out design. That's available down there. So get down there and see Troy, Red Roof Building. He'll get it hooked up. Cody Paris needs you in registration. He's in trouble now. I just heard 4 people go, ooh. What is the chaos happening in front of the tower right now? All of you are going to sleep like angels tonight. Parents, you're welcome. What? I don't think I can remember all that. That's too many words. 282 bike coming on through. That's Carson Crocker crossing the line. 516 out there, Josie Vyans. Josie will be up there with the pedal bike, guys. Good stuff. We got the orange mohawk. Who is this with the orange mohawk out there? 443, Bo Butler. Look at that. Real hair. Bo Butler coming on through. Nice job, Bo. Looks like the 471, Ezra Weigel coming on through. Getting a little scoot. Ezra coming on through. Nice job, Ezra. Good job out there. Got the 442. That's got to be Sawyer St. Clair coming on through. Oh, he's got a purple tail on that helmet. Cool helmet, Sawyer. He's fired up. Nice job, all of our Stride riders. Guys, second go-rounds. We're going to be ready to go here in just a minute, so start heading back. Second go-rounds. Start heading back to the starting hill. Go time. All right, guys, second go-rounds. We're looking for some bodies back there. Second go-rounds, about that time. Start heading back to staging. Looking for some bodies back there. Guys, that Red Roof building down there, custom T-shirts available. Is there something you want to see that you don't see down there? You want to have your rider riding a spaceship to outer space? Let me know. We'll make it happen. Anything you can dream of down there. The Red Roof building is where dreams become reality. Just let us know what you want to see on a T-shirt. We will make it happen for you down there. Dex Ike, looking for Dex Ike. Guys, second go around, about to get going here. We're looking for Dex Ike in the gate, and we're going to be rolling here. So, got him, okay. So yeah, guys, second go around, start heading on back. About that time. Oh, are they? Guys, you got to get those extra pedals in tonight. We've got special edition Easter trophies come main event time tonight. So get those extra pedals in on the back straightaway. Easter trophies going down. All right, second go round. Locked and loaded. Got the big thumbs up from Nellie B. Here we go. All right, gates down. Here we go, 5 wide, Moto 1, 7-8 local open. Looking at 4, moving on to the show. It should be Donald, Ike, Moore, Hassan, and Denson out there. Moving on into that first turn. Oh, yeah, Denson. Got things going his way as we head down that 2 straightaway. K-Bike on the move in that 2 spot. That's Bad Barbie. Ike sitting 3 back there. We got boosted colors on that 4 spot. Liam Hassan on the 90. That's what we're looking at. Top 4 again, moving on to the show. Top 4. Man, all you crazy animals in the infield, if I had an ounce of your guys' energy. Coming back this way, Denson. He's going to take that 1 of 4. We got the K-Bike in there. That's got to be Bad Barbie. 16 bike. 18 bike. That's Dex Ike. And the 90, Liam Hassan, all getting it done out there out of Moto 1. 2 on the track right now, 9-10 local open. Looking at Hood, Teague, and Kachow. 25 bike Teague. In and out of that final turn, boosted colors of Levi Teague on the 25 bike. Taking one more with him. Coming back this way, Levi Teague on the top spot, 25. It's looking like Caden Hood on that 249 bike. Nice job, Caden. Headed to the show out of moto number 2. 3 out there, 11-12 local open. Looking at Nayland, Dawson, Hernandez, and Cam Jam. Reich, more boosted colors on the top spot. Coming back this way, I think that's Liam Nayland on the 1 of 3 as he brings it on back to the stripe. Nayland's in there. We got the 29 in there. See ya, Hernandez, and the 141. The Phenom, Miles Dawson. 4 out there, 13-14 local open. Moore, Parham, Massa, Rivera, and Gray. In and out of that final turn we go and headed on the back straightaway. Looking at the top 4 spots moving on. 5 bikes in there. Got the State 6, 53, and the 9 all moving on out of moto number 4. 5 on the track right now, 15-16 local open. Scheider, Beard, Meekum, top 2 moving on to that main event. 3 on the track, 2 moving on. we head down that back straightaway. Again, top 2. I think that's Beard out there. He's got the GoPro on tonight. Hook us up with some footage, some GoPro footy. Meekum taking that second spot out of moto number 5. 6 out there, 8 under girls cruiser. Sunshine, Rainbows, and Michelson. Oh, Michelson's got the 2 spot. Rainbows back there in the 3. First go around, Rainbows got the 2. Might be tying it up here. Guys, May 6th, our session number 1 of Rockford BMX Beginners League kicking off May 6th. It's a Tuesday night, 5:30 to 7:30. That's not. So it looks like Sunshine's going to get the low point there. Michelson will get a 2, and Rainbows will get a 3. So yeah, guys, mark your calendars. Bring out a neighbor, bring out a friend, introduce them to this stuff we love called BMX. May 6th, 5:30 is our start of Session 1, Rockford BMX Beginners League. You can sign up for that, rockfordbmx.com. That's live right now. Just click on the Beginners League tab. You can sign up there, pay there. All the information, everything you need right there, rockfordbmx.com. Yeah, guys, grab a friend from school, grab a neighbor, get them out here. Beginners League, May 6th going on, Tuesday night, 5:30. Melton coming back this way. She's going to lock in another low point here. Woodby on the 9 bike with a 2, and Barnes on the 15 will take a 3 out of moto number 8. 9 out there, 10 cruiser, Wallace, Williams, ooh. The Wallaces. Top 2 moving on to that main event. The Viper got things going his way as he brings it on back. The Viper's in there with the 713, Jace Wallace. 12 cruiser out there, total points race in moto number 10. Frostbite Henderson got a low point first go around. Michelson got a 2, Haas got a 3. Haas on that 2 spot trying to even the score up here, 5 points each. So we head down that back straightaway. Henderson got another low point, 13 bike. Oh, Haas, Cartwright. He's going to get the 2, so they're all tied up, 5 points each. Cartwright and Michelson out of moto number 10. 11 out there, 15 cruiser, Henderson, Bungie. First go around, the 14 bike. Coffee got the low point. He's going to get it done one more time out there, the 3 bike. The Storm will get a 2, and Happy Feet, we're working on that nickname. He graduated Happy Feet. We need something a little edgier, a little more advanced. 51-55 out there, 12 on the track right now, looking at Mayfield, Riley, Pulaski, and Wright. Battle's going to be in the back. We got Mayfield and Pulaski running 3 and 4. Top 3 moving on to that main event. Looking like right out front right now, Riley in that 2 spot. The best dressed man in BMX, Mayfield on the 3. And here we go across the line and to the stripe. The return, almost the return of back straight Pulaski. That's how it's going to go. Mayfield, Riley, and Wright moving on. 5 and under novice getting them locked and loaded up there. Moto number 1. We got everybody we need up there. All right, gate comes crashing down. We should have Weagle, St. Vincent, Clark Jones, and Vians. Looks like we're missing somebody out there. Who's that, Nelson? Oh, no Jet Jones? All right. So, guys, we got a boat ride going on out there. All 4 riders moving on to the show, but they don't know that. They're here to race. That's all they know. Coming on that 2 straightaway. Well, yeah, 272 bike. That's Bryson Clark going on out there. 516's got a battle with a 55. It's got to be Josie Vians. Sunshine St. Vincent. Oh, anybody's racing the back there. Well, no, needed a scoot. Oh, we'll get her back up. Needed a scoot. Sometimes we all need a scoot.
Gotcha.
Guys, Red Roof Building, limited edition Rockford BMX Easter Bunny t-shirts. Youth sizes available. Adult sizes, hoodies in 2 different colors down there, guys. Stop down to the Red Roof Building. We got that downed rider back up. saying she needs a little noise out there. Ooh, we got a battle going on the back straight. 200 bike's going to get the lap. Theo Weagle, he says, see you in the mains. All right, we're getting it fired back up down there in the 3 straightaway. Looks like Kai's dialing in the bike. While we're at it, guys, how about a little love for the Rockford BMX track crew out there? Man, these guys sprinting all over the place, back and forth, working on bikes, throwing the wife ham sandwiches down here in the tower. Man, they do it all. Shout out to the track crew out there, week in and week out, keeping us dialed in, keep us moving. Yeah, Eric Pearson, if you're watching on the live feed, you sure are missed out here, man. You better get back here in a hurry. You're going to have people start showing up at your house with a petition signed.
Yeah, back. I said back to the hospital again.
All right, Gates down, Moto 14 out there. 6 novice, Nayland, Whitlow, Foster, and Geiger Tingham. Oh, look at that. 4 wide going down the Rockford drop. All right. Heading into Bermzilla. See who's got the hole shot out there. Arlo Wild on the top spot. Coming on that 2 straightaway. He's got the whole shot going his way. Headed down the 2 into the tower turn. Oh, no. Bar to bar. We got 2 riders down. Oh, man. We got 3 spots up for grabs, guys. So 2 riders staying rubber side down. They're keeping it moving on that 3rd straight, and we're still racing out there. So we're getting those down riders checked out. Is that Lightning Lily out there? Coming on that back straightaway. I think that's Ripper's colors in the top spot. So we bring it on back. So looking like the 26 and the 131, 531 are in there. Nayland, Geiger Tingham. We still got Whitlow and Foster out there. Foster's back up. Rockford, you got a little love for him? Let him hear it. You know what to do. Hey, Mark Patrick the third needs you in the gate. Mark Patrick the third needs you in the gate. All right, he's coming, Nelson. He's coming. We'll hold the gate for these novice riders for a second. All right, guys, we got Tyrion back up. Looks like maybe getting back to the pedals. Maybe back to the pedals. It's up to you guys, he says. Maybe back to the pedals if we can get a little noise going on. Whitlow, 192 bike, back to the pedals. Oh, that's what we love. Here we go. Getting it cranked back up there. No mains tonight, but there's always another race, guys. If you see Tyrion in the pits, tell him nice job out there. Get him going. He was so angry, he just had to get back to the pedals immediately. Tyrion, way to finish out strong, buddy. We'll see you next race. You'll be back up there.
That's Suter's little brother. So you went for beginners?
Man, I want to talk about that. Tyrion Whitlow, that was last year's Beginners League rider. Technically, Tyrion started riding before Wesley did and couldn't even pedal a bike last year. So, you know what? Might not have made the mains tonight, but that's a win in my book. Looking pretty fast out there. He was out in the front spot. So, Tyrion, we're looking forward to seeing you next weekend. All right, 7 novice, Moto 15, getting locked and loaded up there. Newton, Patrick the third, and Lance. Well, yeah, Gates down, total points action here, and 7 novice. Newton, Patrick the third, Lance. You need to be an announcer one day, I think. Jeez. Well, yeah, heading into Bermzilla. Let's see who's got the whole shot going on out there as we head down that 2 straightaway. Well, yeah, it's got to be the 131 bike out front right now. It's got to be Mark Patrick the third. He got a second first go around. Oh, man, might be tying it up here. 3 points each. We'll see what's going on in that final turn. New rider coming in along the inside. Oh, Patrick the third throwing on the blinker. Trying to close that door up tight as we bring it down the back straightaway. Bar-to-bar battle going on here. Mark Patrick the third. Conrad Newton on the 215. Newton going to get it done on that back straightaway. 131's going to take a 2. Lance will take a 3 out there. Moto 15. That's a tough one. That's a fast dude. 8 novice out there, Moto 16. Michelson, Simmons, Campton. Guys, nothing going on down there at Kegel's Bike Shop. Head on down there for all your Go Fast needs. They got plates, they got numbers, they got jerseys, safety gear. Anything you could need is right there. We are extremely lucky to have such a gem here in Rockford BMX. Hey, we need to see Zayden Williams. Hey, Zay, total points race. You didn't make the mains yet, buddy. Zayden Williams. I know you got a first go around, but you got total points. You got to go up all 3 times. I don't think he knows that yet. Zayden Williams. I'm sure he'll be coming, Nelson. Zayden Williams. Anybody see Zayden Williams out there? We need you in the gate, buddy. Zayden Williams. Coming back this way, looks like the 526 and the 533. Moving on with the 278 out of Moto 17. JP, yeah, JP O'Leary, nice job. Another Beginners League rider. Heading to the show. Here comes Zay, he's flying. Somebody explained to him that's a newer Beginners League rider. I think this might have been his first total points race he's ever had, so he might not have known about that. This is another Beginners League rider from last summer, guys. Again, May 6th, Beginners League getting started out here. Tuesday night, 5:30 to 7:30. Session number 1 of 5 going on down here. So grab a neighbor, grab a buddy from school, bring them out. Rockford BMX Beginners League going down May 6th, 5:30. It's a Tuesday night, folks. Share the ad on Facebook. We'll have that up tomorrow. Be sure to share that on your Facebook pages. We'd appreciate it. All right, we got Zay locked and loaded up there. 10 novice, Moto 18. Here we go. Gate comes crashing down, and we're off to the races. Look at this guy. This Zayden Williams, he was born for BMX. Look at this guy out there. Heading into that first turn, he's got the big hole shot. Look at that. You know who taught him how to carve a turn like that? You know it, Mr. Mark Melton himself. Coming around that second turn, that's got to be Williams on the top spot. Looks like Kachow got a 2, and Raider got a 3 out there first go around, so we got a little repeat going on of that. So we head in and out of that final turn and down the back straightaway. Again, Williams, Chow, Raider, 1, 2, 3. As we bring it on back to the stripe, that's how it'll go. Yeah, Zay, that's a total points race. Got to go all 3 times. If there's 3 riders, you got to go all 3 times. It's like, I don't know. 12 novice on the track right now. Moto 19, looking at Kruger, Kadia, and Brown. Coming back this way. Top 2 moving on. Looks like the 199, Pastrana. Kadia, he's in there with the 163-60. That's Malia Brown. Moving on to the show. Nice job out there, Delilah. It's a tough race tonight. There's some stiff competition out there in 12 novice. They're fast. 15 novice, 20 out there. Nelson, Bruner, Great House, Chesser. Top 3 moving on. Well, yeah, it's got to be the 157 out there. Tough crash first go around, but he's in the show. 41 bike moving on with a 205. Headed to the show, that's Dylan Chesser. 21-25 novice, Moto 21 on the track right now. First go around, Goldsmith got the low point. Oh, Roby. Out front, way out front. Coming back this way, Roby in the top spot. She's going to tie it all up, 3 points each. Goldsmith going to get the 2, Russo a 3. Again, all tied up, 3 points each with Goldsmith and Roby. 26-35 novice out there, Moto 22. Looking at Perkins. Shot and Whidbey. Heading down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Perkins shot would be. I think that's Perkins out front right now as we bring it on back down that back straightaway. Perkins. Looks like Sean's in there with a 1, a 2, and the 274. Eli shot with the 2 out of Moto 22. 23, 41, 45 novice. Barnes, James, and Rodriguez out there. Total points action. First go around. Barnes got the low point. Oh, Stephen James. Here we go. Coming on that back straightaway. James in the top spot. Barnes in the 2. James is going to get him. All tied up. 3 points each with James and Barnes. Guys, set your reminders. Main moto. 41-45 novice. Going to want to see that one. Whew. 7 in are out there. Moto 24. Looking at Hassan. Miracle Girl Rogers and AJ Dempsey. In and out of that final turn we go. Top 2 moving on to the show. I think that's got to be Hassan and Dempsey battling out there. AJ Dempsey in the top spot. He's going to bring it on home with Hassan out of Moto 24. Nice job out there, Mira. Them boys is fast. 9 inner on the track right now. Moto 25. Looking at Moore, Henderson, and the Gap Man, Gatlin Wallace. Coming back this way, it's got to be Wallace in the top spot. More fly zone action for you as he brings it on home. The 2 bike of the Star Henderson going to take that second qualifying spot out of Moto 25. 26 out there, 11 inner. Dawson, Wallace, Geiger, Tingham headed down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Oh yeah, Miles Dawson, the phenom out front right now on that 141 bike. Looking to lock up another low point here. He's got company coming back this way. Oh! You just beat a state 5 out there. Man. Wallace is no joke. That's a fast dude out there. Geiger, Tingham going to get a 3 in Moto 26, 27 on the track right now. 12 inner. Meyer, Geiger, Cam, Jam, Reich. In and out of that final turn we go and headed down the back straightaway. Fly zone colors up front. Cam Jam on the top spot. It looks like we're taking one more with him. Cam Jam's in there with the 113. Brat Pack Meyer. All the way here from Hampshire. Man, shout out to the Meyer family coming out and racing with us on a Wednesday night from Hampshire. 14 inner, 28 coming back this way. Suter. You know what? I love that guy. Suter. Rivera's going to get a 2, and Manley going to get a 3 out there. On a Moto 28, 29 on the track right now. 16 inner. Niesman, Tebessing, Geiger. Nope, Tebessing, Geiger, and Wick. Heading down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. We're looking at 2. I think that's Tebessing out there in the top spot as we bring it on back this way. Tebessing, the track champ, 19. Looks like the 154 on there with him. Oh, that's not the wild man. That's the post man. Tebessing, Geiger, both moving on out of 29. 30 out there right now, 17, 20 inner. Arrington, Flood, Utzinger. First go around, Arrington got the low point. Here we go. Flood trying to ramp it up here on the back straightaway. Coming back this way. Oh, here comes Flood. 7 bike's going to hold on to it. Arrington with a low point. Flood with a 2. Utzinger with a 3 at a Moto number 3. 31 out there, 26-35 intermediate. Swinbank, Harold, Scheider. Oh, yeah, Swinbank. Out front right now. He got a low point first go around. Nice guy, Pat. He's on the 2 there. The 77 bike. Looks like Scheider get a 3 out of Moto 31. 32 out there, 36-40 inner. Schultz, Barnes, Moore. First go around, Jeff Scholes, your 82 bike, got the low point. Man, shout out to Jeff Scholes for hooking me up with a nicest gift at the end of last year. Custom stem. Jeff, I still love that stem, man. That's still the best. Scholes is in there with a low point. Barnes is going to get a 2, and Moore is going to get a 3 out there on Moto 32. 33, 51, 55, intermediate, Melton, Pulaski, and Wright. Oh, yeah, it's got to be Wright. Pulaski in the 2 spot, and misses Melton on that 3 as they around that tower turn. And headed down the 3 straightaway, it's all Steven Wright in the top spot. Pulaski running 2. Guys, the T-shirt booth's been hopping tonight, man. Oh, yeah. Troy, is this a record? Wednesday night record? Man. Guys, we got new hats on the way. Those will be coming up here pretty quick. And again, Easter, Rockford BMX Easter edition. T-shirts down there, limited supply, youth size, adult size. We got hoodies down there, 2 colors of hoodies, all kinds of new designs. So stop down there, support your local BMX track. All proceeds going right back to the track. 8 girls expert coming back this way. We got the 1 bike out front. The K is going to get a second qualifying spot. That's Henderson Donnell moving on. Nice job, Rainbows. Out of Moto 34, 35, 15, 16 girls expert. Looking at Gifford, Parham, and Meekum. It's got to be Meekum coming back this way. The return of Audie Meekum. She's in there with a 5 bike. Gifford taking that second qualifying spot out of 35. 36 out there, 6 expert. Ike Henderson, Camry Ike. Total points action. That's what we had first go around. Ike Henderson and Camry Ike. That's Dex out front right now, coming down that back straightaway. Dex Ike looking for the low point here. Yeah, he's going to get it done one more time. The 18 bike Ike out front right now. Nag 18, might I add. 3 bike Henderson with a 2, and Camry Ike will get a 3 out there in Moto 36. 37, Shanahan, Brookeneer, Denson, Shanahan, Denson, Imormino. Looking at top 2 riders moving on to that main event as we bring it on back this way. Denson on the top spot. He's going to take the 1 and 2, followed by the 5 bike Rocket and Mormino. 38, 10 expert out there. Pearson, Shanahan, Teague. Coming down that back straightaway. Top 2 moving on as we cross the line and bring it on back to the stripe. 52 bikes in there with the 2 bike. Pearson and Shanahan both moving on out of 38. 39, 11 expert, Cartwright, Michelson, Shanahan. Now you guessed it, top 2 moving on, coming on that back straightaway. Oh, third place rider, got some gas back there. Here we go to the stripe. The Nag 6 is in there, followed by the Gold Cup 2. Drexel Michelson, nice hustle down that back straightaway. He's headed straight to the show. 12 expert coming back this way. Cereza, Hernandez, Henderson, top 2 moving on. Here we go, across the line to the stripe. The 6 and the 15 both moving on. Out of Moto 40. Ooh, coming back in a hurry, stage 6, and the 53 are moving on. Nope, 35. So Gray, Bungie both moving on out of 41, 42, coming back this way in a hurry. 14 expert, Moore, Zarate, Little Man Ramirez. Little Man's in there with a 66. Little Man's gotten fast, man. So Ramirez moving on with Zarate at a 42, 43 on the track right now. 16 expert, Imormino, Henderson, and Anderson. Coming on that back straight away. Here we go. Across the line, we get the 102 moving on with the 2 bike. It's got to be Henderson and Imormino both moving on at a 43. It's nice to see Carter Anderson back out here. Carter, good to see you, buddy. 21-25, Hathcock, Fortner, and Beard on the track right now. Oh, look at Hathcock and Fortner. Got a battle going on down that back straightaway. Hathcock, Fortner. Let's see who gets it. Fortner's going to slide on by with Hathcock both moving on to that main event. Man, that's a tough class, Jaden. It's a tough one tonight. Whew. Fast cats. All right, we got the Strider riders coming up here. We'll put some tunes on. I know they like the tunes. All you kids in the infield, you guys get to cheer at the Striders towards the finish line. Lincoln Swinbank, Drew Campton on the track right now. Gates down. These are the 5-year-olds. Got things rolling out there. Ooh, almost lost it off the track there, but he saved it. Almost ended up on Matt Nealon's shoulders there, but he saved it. Yeah, we got the 4-year-olds getting locked and loaded. Again, guys, 3 of these Strider riders are racing on the pedal bikes tonight. So great job, Strider riders. A handful of you moving up to the Big boy and big girl ranks on the pedal bikes. Excellent work out there. Should have Ezra Weigel, Carson Crocker, Bo Butler, Sawyer St. Clair, Josie Vians, Max Hewer, and Jet Jones. Jet Jones is as BMX name as it gets. That's right up there with Cole Trickle. Got Lincoln Swingbank out there. Drew Campton on their way to Trophy Town. Gates down. 4-year-olds on the track right now. Oh, yeah. Again, Ezra Weigel, Carson Crocker, Bo Butler, Sawyer St. Clair, Josie Vians, Max Hewer, and Jet Jones. Double J. And out of that first turn we go. I think that's... is that the 70 bike? 76? That Jet Jones out there in the top spot? Guys, we're going to need some trophy card volunteers. Jake wants to start getting one volunteer from each team out here. So, teams, send a volunteer up for trophy cards. Trophy cards. They're what you get at the finish line to get your trophy. Yeah, you know what that is. Again, guys, Jake wants every team to start setting up one volunteer for trophy cards. So, teams, get a volunteer up. We can't get the main started without them. We need 4 volunteers. Four volunteers needed for trophy cards. Didn't you make the mains? You can't volunteer if you got a race. Yeah, you got a race. I can't yell right now. I'm trying to. I can't do it. You got a 516 crossing the line, going to Trophy Town. A 443 bike with the orange hawk. It's got to be Bo Butler. He's crossing the line. Coming on back this way, the 471 Ezra Weigel. Coming on through. 442. Sawyer St. Clair, keep those eyes forward. Almost lost it. Yeah, guys, that'll do it for second go-round. Guys, take a very brief break, but be ready to go. Main event time coming up next. Main events, be ready to go. I want to thank you guys for coming out and joining us this Wednesday night, our first Wednesday night race of the summer. We've got a few more Wednesday night races this year than usual, so a lot of under the lights races going on here. We got some new LEDs this summer. Got the track lit up. Nice and bright out here, guys. Yeah, main event time coming up here in just a minute. Man, guys, sold out on the limited edition Easter Bunny t-shirts. I bet that crazy guy that was up till 1 in the morning making them is real happy to hear that. Easter Bunny t-shirts sold out. If you want to reserve one, give Troy your name down there and your size. Get Troy your name and we'll get one made for you next race day. If you want an Easter Bunny t-shirt, we're sold out. But give Troy your name, we'll get one made for next race day. Again, we need a volunteer from Kegel's Bike Shop and a volunteer from Boosted BMX. Can't start the mains without them. Kegel's Bike Shop and Boosted BMX need a trophy card volunteer from both. Also, Midwest Militia. We need a volunteer from Midwest Militia as well. So Kegel's Bike Shop, Boosted BMX, and Midwest Militia, we need a volunteer from each team for trophy cards.
Also, track work. We're going to cover the track this evening after we're done. So the Rockford.
Hey guys, heads up after the races are done tonight. We're going to need some help covering the track. See Jake. Got to get approval for that one. See Jake. No riding tonight after main event time, guys. No riding tonight. Yep, Nita, trophy card volunteers, Midwest Militia, Kegels, boosted. How many we got down there, Melissa? We need a couple more. Jake said, send somebody down from Kegels. Hey, we're going to need somebody down there to hand out some trophies. Somebody down there to hand out some trophies, guys. Preferably somebody over 60. Oh, 16. 16, sorry. Yeah, we need a volunteer. Hand out some trophies down there, guys, and registration. I got nobody handing out trophy cards. We can't start the mains without them. Kegel's Bike Shop, Boosted BMX, and Midwest Militia. We need a volunteer from each team or we can't get going here. Midwest came. All right, we need Boosted and Kegel's.
Alright, so we're gonna have to maybe have a sheet that just says which teams.
Boosted, Kegel's. Need a trophy card volunteer. Guys, trophy card volunteers. We can't get started without them. Kegel's Bike Shop and Boosted BMX. We need a volunteer from each. How many we got down there? I see somebody scooting that way. All right, we got one. We got two. Is that Steph? All right. Is that all four of them, Paul? All right, we're good to go down there? We still need a volunteer for trophies down there. Guys, special edition Easter trophies down there in registration. We just need somebody to hand them out. I think somebody's on their way there right now.
They were going to do cards, and I think they sent them over to trophies.
They were going to do cards. We got them going to trophies. All righty. I see Cody Paris walking that way.
Oh, she. Might be Evie.
All right, we got somebody helping out down there with trophies. Okay, we got them. All right, main event time has arrived. 7-8 local open, locked and loaded up there right now. Nellie B. Thumbs up, main event time. Here we go. Oh, yeah, gate comes crashing down, and the mains have arrived. Brookeneer, Donald, Ike, James, Hassan, Denson, and Sunshine Walgren. And we are rolling, heading into that first turn. Let's see who's got the whole shot. Oh, yeah, coming on that 2 straightaway. That's got to be the 11 bike, the Cookie Man. Out front right now, T-bike on the move. That's got to be the Hunter Tarn James. Coming down that 2 straightaway, Sunshine on the top spot, heading into that final turn. It's all the Cookie Man right now, Mackay Brookeneer. So we bring it on back down the back straightaway, Brookeneer on the top spot. Looks like he's going to reel in the win here. Tarn James on the 2. Looks like Sunshine taking a 3. We got Ike on the 4, Denson on the 5, K-Bike on the 6. And Boosted Colors coming back this way on the 7th spot, and that's going to be the 90, Liam Hassan. Main moto number 2 out there right now, 9-10 local open. Looking at Hood, Teague, Pearson. Not a total points race out there, guys. All 3 riders qualified to be here. Around that second turn we go and headed down the 3 straightaway. Castile, Pearson, 2 bike. Shout out to the Pearson family. I know you guys come down from Chicago. You've been out here, I think, all 3 of our first 3 races out here. So shout out to you guys for coming out week in and week out. Appreciate you. Pearson coming back this way. He's got company coming in. Oh, Pearson, that 1 extra pedal probably just sealed the deal there. Levi Teague taking a 2 and Hood getting a 3 out of Moto 2. 11-12, Moto 3 out there. Stewart, Ceresa, Brookeneer, Nayland, Dawson, and Hernandez. Well, yeah, it's got to be the World 4 out there. Brookeneer coming on back this way. Brookeneer going for the win. 15 bike, 44, 9, 29, and 141. Oh, Miles trying everything he had to take that spot away. Moving on, main moto 4, 13-14 local open. Looking at more. Massa, Beard, Rivera, Gray, Wettendorf, and Suter. Well, yeah, in and out of that first turn we go and headed on the 2 straightaway. The Thrill, Wettendorf out front right now. We got Beard in the 2 spot. Single file, they go down that 3rd straightaway. Suter on the move in that 4 spot. He's trying to find his way into the podium 3. In and out of that final turn, still Wettendorf. Got things going his way. Carroll Stream, Illinois, all the way out to the Rock on a Wednesday night. He's getting the win out there. Beard's going to get a 2. 5 by Kamasa. Suter got a 4 out there. State 6, 53, and 9. 15-16 local open, Moto 5, Imormino, Weber, Beard, Meekum. Well, yeah, heading into that first turn, I see Weber on the outside. Beard, he's got the whole shot coming on that 2 straightaway. Beard, Weber on the 2. It's got to be the 2 bike sitting podium 3. That's Imormino around in that second turn and headed on the 3 straight. Meekum back there in that 4 spot as we head into the final turn. Weber trying to put something together on that 2 spot, but right now it's all Beard. Beard coming back this way. Well, Beard going to get the win out there. Weber with a 2. Massa, Meekum. Yeah, Imormino. I say Massa. 800 Girls Cruiser, main moto 6. Looking at Sunshine in the top spot. Rainbows and Michelson all tied up here with 5 points each. So trophy cards, how they cross the line is how they're going to finish up tonight. You know, in and out of that final turn and down the back straightaway, Sunshine. She's got things going her way in the top spot. 3 aces here. This will seal the deal in the win. An 800 Girls Cruiser. Looking like Michelson in that state 3. She's going to get a 2 out there. Rainbow is going to get a 3. Nice job, Rainbows. Main Moto 7 on the track right now. This is 1720 Women's Cruiser win. Shanahan Gifford. Shanahan's got a couple of low points out there in the Nag 8. Coming on back this way. This one will do it for the win. Black Widow style. Shanahan getting the win. Gifford's going to get a 2 out there. And Win will take a 3 out of Moto 7. 8 out there, 3640 Women's Cruiser. Looking like Melton's got a pair of low points out there. This one will seal the deal on the win. Whidbey should have a 2 locked up, and Barnes a 3. So we head out of that final turn. Kegel's Bike Shop Moto. Melton, Whidbey coming back this way. That's how it's going to go. Melton taking a low point win out here in main moto number 8. Whidbey will get a 2, and Barnes a 3. 10 Cruiser, main moto 9 out there. Wallace, Williams, Pearson, and Cash Money Peterson coming down that 3 straightaway. And down that back straightaway, well, it's got to be Airborne BMX colors. No, that's the Nag 6. Cash Money bringing home the gold tonight. Cash Money with a win. Pearson with a 2. The Viper got a 3 out there, and Jace Boy got a 4. Main Moto 10, 12 Cruiser on the track right now. Michelson, Henderson, Cartwright. Looking like Frostbite Henderson. He's got a couple low points. This one will seal the deal for him on the win. Michelson and Cartwright are all tied up, 5 points each. Oh, we're setting it up for that back straightaway here. Haas in the 2 spot. Well, yeah. Here comes Michelson. Michelson on the outside. Cross the line. We go into the stripe. Haas gonna get it done out there. He's gonna get the 2. So trophy card, 17 bike gets the win. 13 bike with a 2. 27 bike got a 3 out there. Out of main moto 10, main moto 11, 15 Cruiser. Henderson, Happy Feet. Coming on that back straight away. Looking like the 14 bike, Henderson. Gonna get the win out there for the Storm. How about Style Kitty? Style Kitty Bungie? No, he's not feeling that one, which means it's that one for sure. 51-55 Cruiser, main moto 12. Mayfield, Henderson, Riley, Melton, Andrews, and Wright. Well, yeah, it's got to be Henderson checking out right now. Coming back this way, Henderson going to get the win out there. Melton coming back this way for a 2. Andrews with a 3. Looking like, Mayfield with a 4. Riley, Wright. Well, yeah, guys, we got the 5 and under novices locked and loaded up there. Main Moto 13, here we go. Hey, we need Sailor St. Vincent up there. Sailor St. Vincent. We're looking for you in the gate. 5 and under novice. Sailor St. Vincent. Anybody see Sailor St. Vincent out there? Is she coming? Okay, she's coming. Hold the gate. You know what? While we're waiting, Nelson, how about we introduce the crowd to the rock stars tonight, yeah? All right, Rockford, let's introduce you to the players here in 5 and under novice. Make some noise for them as we read those names. We'll start it out first out of Rockton, Illinois, on your 200, Theo Wiegel. Give a little wave, Theo. Wave to the crowd. Up next out of McChesney Park, Illinois, they call her the Princess on the 313, Iris Whitlow. Out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, getting it done in your 272 bike, Bryson Clark. Out of McChesney Park, Illinois, getting it done in your 282, Carson Crocker. Getting it done out of Byron, Illinois, in your 270 bike, Mr. Landon St. Clair. Also out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, in your 516, Josie Vyans. And we got Sawyer up there yet? Sailor? No go? All right, Sailor's a no-go, Nelly. All right, guys, 5 and under novice. When this gate comes crashing down, let's get loud for them. Here we go. Oh, yeah, gates down, and we're rolling out there. 3 of these riders on the Strider bikes tonight. 3 of these riders, first time on the pedal bikes. Here we go. We're 3 wide, headed to Bermzilla. Well, yeah, let's see who's got the whole shot as we head down that second straightaway. Oh, just missing those cones. A couple of them are paddling like they're on Striders out there. Ooh, inside move out there. That's a 272. 282 on the top spot. It's got to be the 313 and the 2. Oh, look out. 272 out there. That's Bryson Clark with the inside move. Man, who's been teaching the 5 and under novice class berm moves? Where's Mark Melton at? He's down there somewhere. 282 bike. That's Carson Crocker on the top spot. Look at this race going on. Back straightaway. Anybody's race back there. Crocker on the top spot. We got Bryson Clark in the mix. Oh, yeah, here we go. We're going to drag race it out. Cross the line and to the stripe. We're bar to bar. Oh, 313. Going to get the win. The 282 bike taking the 200 bike with a podium 3. Wow. How about the Princess Iris Whitlow taking home the win? Nice job out there. Oh, yeah, moving on. 6 novice, main moto 14, Naglin, Foster, Tingham, Bross, and Wynn. It's got to be Wynn down there in the top spot. Saucy, Brossy sitting 2. Bar-to-bar battle for 4 back there. But we got Ripper's colors out there in the 3 spot. I think that's Cash Tingham. In and out of that final turn, we going back this way. Oh, we got a winning streak going on here for Mr. Lincoln Wynn. He's going to rack up another one here in 6 novice. Saucy, Brossy, he's going to get a 2. Well, yeah, Rockford Rippers colors at 531, 26 bike, and Arlo Wild on the 189. Shout out to my man Arlo Wild getting back up and racing the mains after that tough crash second go around. Nice job, buddy. 7 novice out there, main moto 15, Newton Lance Patrick III, looking like Conrad Newton. Ooh. Yeah, a little breezy coming out of there. Conrad Newton. Got a couple low points on the 215 bike. In and out of that final turn we go. And headed down that back straightaway. Guys, shout out to everybody for making it out tonight. I know it's a little chilly. It'll get a little warmer from here. But thank you guys for coming out and spending this Wednesday night with us. One of my favorite pastimes in my entire life was racing this BMX track under the lights way back when, and still love it to this day. Thank you guys for coming out and enjoying it with us. So Newton, he got a win there in 7 novice. Patrick III got a 2 and Lance a 3. The main moto 15. Main moto 16 coming back this way. 8 novice. Looking like Ensley Michelson, your Gold Cup 2. She got the win. Meow Meow Simmons on the 33 got an overall 2nd place in the 225. Duncan Campton will take a 3 out there. So again, Anthony Michelson got the overall win on the Gold Cup 2 trophy cards. Meow Meow got a 2 out there. Campton a 3. 9 novice, 17, Hall, Cadilla, Roby, Rodriguez, O'Leary, and Hood. Got a downed rider there in that second turn. He's back up. Rockford, you know what to do. Put your hands together for him. Let's get him moving out there. Big win going to the 197 bike. That's Peyton Cadilla. Got the 249 coming on through. Caden Hood, the 143 bike. It's got to be the Predator out there. Jace Rodriguez, he got the 3. And we're still rolling out there. 278 bike coming in. JP O'Leary with a 4. Nice job, JP. We got the 533 coming on through. That is Gunnar Hall. And I think that's John O'Roby on the 526 bike. He's trying to get it going again down there. He'll get it started back up on the table. Jono, jump back on the pedals, buddy. You got it. There he goes. Guys, I know you can't see him, but can you make a little noise for John Roby back there in the back straightaway? He's trying to get it back going. We really appreciate when you guys get involved for these kids out here, man. Thank you. All right, he's coming down that back straightaway. Keeping it moving back there. Keep going, keep going. You got it. Nice job. There you go. 526 bike. You all right, Jono? I got the nod. He's okay. He'll be back up there next week. 10 novice out there, main moto 18, looking at a Williams, Chow, and a Raider. Zayden Williams racking up another win out there. Man, he's going to have to build another trophy room here soon. Williams, 217 bike coming on back this way. He's going to get the win locked in. I think that's like win number 46 or something for this guy. Williams, big win here in 10 novice. 118 bike, Kachow with a 2. And Sandra Rader in the 59 bike, podium 3 there, main moto 18. Main moto 19, 12 novice, looking at Kadia Swain. Brown, not a total points race. Anybody's race out here. Sassy Pants, Swain on the move. Coming down that back straightaway. I think this is this a winning streak for Sassy Pants? I think it is.
She did it on Sunday.
Sassy Pants, oh yeah, she got the win tonight. 199 bike, Kadia with a 2. And Malia Brown. Is Malia smiling? Yeah, I knew it. I knew she'd be smiling. That's one of the good ones right there. 15 novice, main moto 20, Bungie Nelson, Bruner, Velarde, and Chesser. In and out of that final turn we go and headed on the back straightaway. All 5 of these riders qualified to be here. Tough class in 15 novice, but big win. Going to Gage Bruner, 157 bike. Bruner getting the win. The 145 bike of Velarde with a 2. 41 bike of Nelson with a podium 3. Bungie in the 205 at Dylan Chesser. 21-25 novice coming on that 2 straightaway. Oh, here we go. Roby, Goldsmith, all tied up, 3 points each. We got Russell out there in the 3 spot. Right now, Goldsmith got things going his way as we head into that final turn. Roby on the outside. Roby trying to ramp things up down that back straightaway. Goldsmith, Roby coming on that back straightaway. Goldsmith trying to hold on to it. Cross the line and to the stripe. Oh, Goldsmith won the war tonight. Roby's going to get the 2. 287 bike, 267 bike. Colin Russell with a 3. A nice battle out there. Main moto 22 out there. Russell, Perkins, Shot. Not a total points race. All 3 of these riders qualified to get there. Coming down that back straightaway. Oh, yeah, I think that's Sean Perkins and the 2 out there. There should be Josh Russell, 266 bike. He's getting the win. Russell taking the win. Perkins with a 2. And looking like the 274 Eli Shot with a 3 out there. All the way here from St. John, Indiana. Thanks a lot, Eli, for coming out and racing with us tonight. All the way here again from St. John, Indiana in the house. We appreciate you. 41-45 novice, 23 out there. Rodriguez, James, and Barnes. James and Barnes all tied up. James trying to bring in the win here. Cross the line to the stripe. Stephen James going to get the win. 693, JT Barnes with a 2, and Stephen Rodriguez, your 376 bike with a 3. Stephen James, the past the back straight. Creekside James, we're going to call him. That's a great nickname.
I just got to remember to move my whole body.
Coming on that back straightaway, 7 intermediate, main moto 24, Rogers, Hassan, St. Vincent, and Dempsey. Creekside James. That, Stephen, you like that one? Creekside James. Oh, coming back in a hurry, 80. Whoa!
115. 115. Okay. 1432.
So trophy cars. Layla Rogers got the win on the 13. 115 bike got the 2. 115 bike got the 2. Tucker St. Vincent, your 80 bike got the 3. And Liam Hassan got the 4. Nice job, Layla Rogers. Wow. Guys, she's got a Signature Pro t-shirt down there. Pick one up. Have her sign it. She'll think about it. 79 bike Action Jackson's going to get a win here. In main moto 25, Henderson a 2 and Wallace a 3 under state 1. 11 inner, 26 out there. Looks like the phenom Miles Dawson. He's got a win locked up here. No problem in the intermediate class for this guy. Man. Another Rockford BMX Beginners League rider, guys. Beginners League getting started May 6th, Tuesday night, 5:30 out here. Make sure you tell a friend. Miles Dawson, the Phenom, getting the win here. Jace Boyd getting a 2, and Geiger Tingham a 3 out of Main Moto 26. Main Moto 27 out there, 12 intermediate. Looking at Myers, and Cam Jam Reich. Fly Zone Moto out there in this one. So we head down that 3 straightaway to the final turn. Not a total points race, guys. All 3 of these riders qualified to get here. State 5, Easton Myers coming back this way. He's going to hold on to the win. Brad Pack Meyer with a 2. And Cam Jam Reich. Nope, Cam Jam got the 2. Reich taking the 2. Meyer got a 3. So Myers, Reich, Meyer. 14 inner out there, Main Moto 28, looking at Manley, Rivera, and Suter. My man, Suter. Couple of aces out there as he brings it back this way. He's going to hold on to the win here in 14 inner. Suter bringing home the win, looking like Sharkbait with a 2 and Manley with an overall 3 there in Main Moto 28. Main Moto 29, 16 inner, Niesman, Tebessing, Geiger. Well, yeah, headed on that 3 straightaway. Again, not a total points race. All 3 riders qualified to be here. I think that's the track champ 19 in the 2 spot. It's got to be the 110. Mason Niesman bringing home the win here in 16 inner. Tebessing with a 2. Geiger's going to get a 3 out there in Main Moto 29. Main Moto 30, 17-20 inner. Harrington, Flood, Utzinger. Around that second turn we go. These guys have had the same thing going on. First 2 go-rounds. Looks like Harrington got a win. Flood got a 2. Utzinger will take a 3 out there. Shout out to DJ Dan watching on the live feed. Sorry you couldn't be here. He rented a paddle boat tonight, guys. He's paddling across the Rock River right now. He's going to try to go end to end in one night. Guinness Book of World Record. Shout out to DJ Dan. We're all rooting for you. Miss you out here. Hope to see you back next weekend if you make it to the other side of that Rock River in time. 26-35 intermediate. 31 out there. Swinbank got a couple of low points here. This one will do it for the win. Coming back this way, Swinbank. Extra sincere, nice guy Pat with a 2. He's going to get a 2 out there, and Scheider will get a 3. Absolutely. Nice guy Pat. 36-40 in out there, Main Moto 32. Looks like Jeff Scholes out there with a pair of low points. Barnes will get a 2. Moore will get a 3. That's how it's been, first and second go-around. And coming back this way, Schultz going to get a win there in the 82 bike. Excited to see what you've got lined up for the vintage show this year, Jeff. I know it'll be something eye-catching. Barnes with a 2. Moore will get a 3 out there in Main Moto 32. Main Moto 33, 51-55 inner. Bertram Jr., Melton, Pulaski, and Wright. Headed down that 3 straightaway. It's got to be Melton on the top spot. Guys, Coach Mark. Coach Mark will be back out here for Beginners League this year. May 6th, 5:30. Coach Mark will be back out here in action for Beginners League. He's going to get the win here. 11 bike of Bertram Jr. with a 2. The 100 bike of Wright with a 3. And Pulaski. Pulaski's got the reflective decals going on in the helmet. That was pretty cool to see as he rode by. 8 girls expert out there. Not a total points race. All 3 young ladies worked their way to be here. Here we go. Donald Henderson and Walgren. All bunched up in the front. Anybody's race out there. Bad Barbie trying to make a move in that 2 spot. No, yeah, Walgren on the top spot. Coming back this way. Cross the line to the stripe. Sunshine at nighttime. She's going to get a win out there. Donald with a 2. And Walgren a 3 out of Main Moto 34. Main Moto 35, 15-16. Girls expert. Gifford, Ceresa, Meekum. And Meekum. In and out of that final turn, that's got to be Ceresa on the top spot. Coming back this way, Meekum right there. Hot on her heels in the 2 spot. Ceresa, Meekum, and Gifford. Main Moto 35. 6 expert out there, Ike Henderson. And a little Dex, Ike. Dex, he's got a couple low points as we head around that first turn, a.k.a. Bermzilla. Neg 18 bike, Dex, Ike. He's got a pair of low points here. So this one should do it on the win. So trophy cards, how they cross the line is how they should finish up. Henderson on the 2, and Camry Ike, your nag 9 on the 3. So, yeah, 8 expert, main moto 37, Buccaneer, Denson, James, and Imormino. We got a heater. Oh, yeah, James on the inside. It's got to be the Cookie Man out front right now. Oh, if anybody can reel in a first-place rider and a second-place spot, it's that guy right there, the Hunter, Tarn James. Coming on that 3 straightaway. James on the 2 spot. Buccaneer up front right now. Man, look at how smooth that 3rd straightaway is. As we bring it on back out of that final turn, James trying to make a move. Buccaneer up front right now, trying to hold on to it. Across the line we go. Here comes the Hunter, Tarn James. Got it at the line. Buccaneer, he's going to get a 2 out there. I told you, the Hunter, he'll reel you right on in. Whoo! Nice job out there. 10 expert on the track right now. Looking at main moto 38, Imormino, Pearson, and Shanahan. Oh, another drag race going on here across the line and to the stripe. The 4 bike holding on to the win. It's got to be Cash Money, Peterson, the Pitbull, Imormino got a 2 out there.
2, 1, 3, 4. Yep.
Pearson with a 3. Shanahan got a 4 there. And main moto 38, 39, 11 expert Michelson, Shanahan, Buccaneer. That's got to be the World 4 out front right now, coming into that final turn. Buccaneer. Never lost a lap in his life, I don't think. Buccaneer coming back this way, across the line, and to the stripe. Shanahan's going to get a 2 out there. And the Gold Cup 2, Drexel Michelson with a 3. 12 expert, main moto 40, Ceresa, Stewart, Henderson, and Nayland. Coming down that 2 straightaway around the 2nd turn we go. It's got to be Nayland out front right now, 44 bike. On the move, Nayland. In and out of that final turn we go. Nayland leading the charge here at 12 expert. Big win coming his way. If he can pull it off. Rocket Ray trying to put something together in that 2 spot across the line and to the stripe. Nayland. Rocket Ray, 6 bike got the 3. That's Frostbite Henderson. And Ceresa with a 4 out there in main moto 40. Main moto 41, 13 expert. Gray, Massa, Wettendorf, Bungie. Heading down that 3 straightaway. Man, that William Wettendorf is fast this year. Wettendorf, I don't think he's lost a lap here in 2025. Coming back this way, Wettendorf. Big win for him in 13 expert. Looks like the 5 bike. Massa will get a 2. State 6. Gray with a 3. And Happy Feet with a 4. 14 expert. Beard, Zarate, Ramirez. Not a total points race. All 3 riders qualified to get here. Ramirez. On that 3 spot, it's Beard out front, Zarate on the 2. Beard, Zarate, Ramirez. 1, 2, 3 as they head down that 3 straightaway. Zarate trying to reel in Beard. Ramirez looking good in the process. Here we go. Coming down that back straightaway. Across the line to the stripe. Beard going to get the win here. Zarate with a 2 and Willman Ramirez with a 3 out of main moto 42. Main moto 43, 16 expert. Imormino, Henderson, and Weber. It's got to be the dominator in that 2 spot. Oh, yeah. I think that's Henderson. Henderson up front, one-way BMX colors on that 102 bike as we head down the back straightaway. Henderson, Weber going for the win here. Henderson's going to hold on to it. Weber with a 2. And the 2 bike, Imormino with a 3 out of main moto 43, main moto 44, 21-25 expert. Passage out front right now. Oh, yeah, Passage. Hathcock and Fortner out there. Fortner in that 2 spot. We got Hathcock sitting 3. In and out of that final turn we go. The Cyborg, Julian Passage. Not many guys out there catching this fast cat on the home track. Passage going to get the win. Fortner with a 2 and Hathcock a 3. Guys, no riding tonight after races. We're going to cover the track. We need all of Jake's regulars out here to help cover the track. No riding going on, guys. Thanks for coming out tonight. Happy Easter, everybody. Thanks for picking up those Rockford BMX Easter t-shirts. And we will see you guys, not this Sunday, but next. Happy Easter, everybody. Trophy cards. We got Midwest Militia. We got Rippers. We got Fly Zone.
I probably might.
I think I need boosted still.
Truck! Want to grab a cart?
Yeah, we need a cart down here. Cart down here. Boosted BMX. You guys got a team sheet?
Anyone up for driving Mercedes?
I'm guessing that's Mercedes running this way right now.
You got one coming.
Okay, thank you.
How many points you looking at? Ooh, not bad.
Is that it?
Okay, team sheets. Fourth place, 21 points, Midwest Militia. Third place, 29 points, Rockford Rippers. Second place, 30 points, Boosted BMX. And a tie, 31 points each, Fly Zone and Kaggle's Bike Shop. Happy Easter, guys. We'll see you next weekend.